everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Indrani. If you are new, welcome. Um, Today, let's color in Small Victories, a beautiful coloring book illustrated by Johanna Basford. Now, this is actually one of my favorite books to experiment with. I often use this book whenever I want to try new techniques, new color combinations, or even different art supplies. The size of the book and the quality of the paper in this book are just perfect for my little trial and error experiments. So before we start coloring today's page, I thought I would quickly flip through some of the pages that I have already colored in this book. Each of these pages has its own YouTube video on my channel. So if you see any page that you particularly like, you can always go and watch the full coloring process video where I share how I choose the colors and the techniques I used. I really enjoy looking back at these finished pages because it reminds me how much fun it is to experiment and just play with colors. Now, let's move on to the today's page and start another relaxing coloring session together. Um, a small mistake just happened at the very beginning. I completely forgot to press the record button while coloring the background. Um, but I think it's okay because I didn't do much before I realized it. For the background, I simply used Derwent Intense pencils in a combination of red oxide, green, and tan, and I was applying the colors quite randomly. Um, Now, normally, red and green are two very different colors, and when they mix together, they usually create a brown tone. Um, but in this case, I decided to experiment a little by adding tan into the combination. Um, when I blend these colors later, I will not blend them completely. Instead, I want to leave some of the colors exactly where they are placed so that the background keeps a slightly textured and interesting look rather than becoming one flat color. Sometimes these experiments create very unique backgrounds, and that is exactly what makes coloring so fun. Well, I don't know what will happen in the end, but sometimes experiments work beautifully, and sometimes they don't turn out exactly as expected. But that is the part of the creative journey, and that is exactly why I love using this book. I have almost finished coloring the background, and honestly, I'm not completely happy with the choice of colors. It's not bad, but it's not fantastic either. But that's perfectly all right because this is just the beginning and the first layer of colors. I can always come back later and add more colors if I feel like it. Now, as you can see, I have already added a little owl in the middle of this floral wreath, and I'm also planning to add a few additional flowers. For drawing those extra elements, I'm using Pentel Energel pens. I'm actually very excited to color this owl. To me, the floral wreath was looking a little empty, as if something was missing. So I decided to add this owl, just like I added a deer on the another page, which I showed you, and balloons on the next page in this book. I really enjoy adding my own little elements sometimes because it makes the page feel more personal. Um, I hope this page turns out well because I'm a bit worried about the next step because I'm going to use Derwent Metallic Pencils for this coloring. I bought these Derwent Metallic Pencils when I had just started my coloring journey, but honestly, I didn't use them very much. Metallic colored pencils are not really my favorite, but they have been sitting in my pencil case for a very long time. So I thought, why not give them another try? And this time I'm planning to combine this metallic pencils with some of my other Derwent pencils like Derwent Light Fast and Derwent Color Soft pencils and see how they work together. Sometimes mixing different types of pencils can create a very interesting effects. So let's see how this experiment turns out.
Metallic pencils actually work really well on black paper because that's where you can really see their beautiful shining effect. But on normal white paper, the effect is a little different. Instead of looking very shiny, they sometimes create more of a graphite like finish, and it can also be a bit difficult to blend these colors smoothly. But anyway, I'm trying my best to combine these metallic pencils with non metallic pencils and see how they work together. Um, my little theory here is that by using Derwent Lightfast and Colorsoft pencils along with the metallic ones, it might create a nice balance between the two. Hopefully, the result will be not too glossy and not too flat, but somewhere nicely in between. Um, by the way, these Derwent metallic pencils are actually very smooth and nicely pigmented. They are not water soluble, although Derwent does make water soluble metallic pencils as well. Um, for this page, I don't really have a very definite plan. um, I'm just going with the flow and seeing where the colors take me. Sometimes, when you are not completely sure about the outcome, that can actually be the best approach. After all, What will happen will happen. Okay, Sarah, Sarah. Well, I'm going to continue coloring and keep experimenting by mixing these metallic and non metallic pencils. And I'm very curious to see how this page finally turns out. And do let me know in the comments if you like using metallic colored pencils. And if you do, I would really love to know how you use them and what kind of paper they work best for you. I always enjoy learning new ideas and techniques from all of you. Coloring, after all, is not always about perfection. Sometimes it's simply about trying new things, making little discoveries, and enjoying the creative process. Every page teaches us something new. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope you will watch this video till the end. Your support and kind comments and encouragement truly mean a lot to me. If you like this video or any other videos of mine, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, keep coloring, keep creating, and keep finding small victories in every moment. Thank you.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't bear to hold. While I'm singing this song to myself, I sing this softly to myself. Tore up my jeans on the fence. This iron road I cannot bend, but my walking is lighter when I walk with a friend. I sing this softly to myself. I sing this softly to myself. I'm waking up early again.